Welcome back to the Back Nine San Francisco Safari 2024. Back into it.
We got a doozy on our hands here, Keenan. Andrew Miranda pulling away a little bit in the first 5, 6, 7 holes, but a two-stroke swing on hole 9, and Jeff Faes is right back in this thing. It's going to be fun to watch the finishing holes. Last year, Andrew Miranda and Jeff were tied on the very last hole, and Jeff was able to take it home with a long putt on the 18th green. So we'll see if Andrew can get his redemption this year.
Yeah, starting it right off on the back nine with hole 10. Tell us about it.
Oof, hole 10, 252 feet of absolute nightmare fairway. There is so many trees in between you and the basket. The drone here is flying a version of the backhand line. You can tell just the wind is pushing this thing all around when I'm flying it. But two options here. You could play the backhand off to the right, kind of like what Jeff is doing here, or a sidearm kind of flexor that really goes left and then falls back into the right. Pretty equal options. I think we're probably going to see more backhands, though, from this card.
It's probably the most grass on any fairway out here.
Yes. This is an area that the city kind of replanted and sodded to help out the two music festivals that we have, Outside Lands and Hardly Strictly. It's kind of a beautified food and staging area during those tournaments or during those festivals. So cool that we get to use it.
Great shot from Devon. Let's see if Andrew can demonstrate the sidearm route.
I like the sidearm play. That thing had some juice on it, though.
Yeah, tough putt coming back with all these wind we've seen swirling out here.
This is the windiest green on the course, just full stop. This one's tough to putt on.
Airball.
Airball. He doesn't, whenever you look at your hand, puzzled, never a good reaction.
No, that's not going to give much confidence to the putt.
Sick putt. Riding the wind, man, sailing it in there.
A little celebration.
It's possible to birdie.
Yeah. He had a pretty rough front nine, so we'll see if he can right the ship here.
Wow.
Oh, and a 3-putt from Andrew. He's going to bogey now.
Oh, Jeff. No.
That was kind of the open door for Jeff.
Okay.
Fortunately, sneaks in the par, but...
You hate to see that. I mean, you'll take 3 strokes on the last 2 holes, but golly, you know he's kicking himself for that first miss.
Devon going to capitalize, get the birdie.
Sick birdie, man. I mean, you know, obviously he's not making a huge push for the win, but I mean, this is just definitively a breakout tournament for him. So just keep the pedal on the metal and just see how many birdies you can rack up here down the stretch.
And I like this hole. This is probably my favorite temp.
Ugh, dude, this is diabolical, Keenan. This one is so tough. Combining 2 holes that we played during the Friday and Saturday layout, this one really tests your mettle off the tee. Par 4 all the way down this hallway and up onto a, not necessarily an elevated green, but a slightly sloped green. The kicker here is the out of bounds that pinches that little path hallway. OB left, OB right. You know, do you get aggressive off the tee and try and make for the birdie? Do you just play it safe? This one has got all the decision making in it. Pretty stiff tailwind these guys are playing in too, just for the record. So, all right, he's in good position though. You know, you really want to be as close to that tee pad as you can.
Yeah, you don't want to go too far left or too far right. It really pinches off that second shot.
So that's like in the middle of the fairway by Devon, but still really far through that tunnel with OB on both sides. Oof, Jeff, that is exactly where I was during my round. I know how bad that spot can be.
This looks a little
I
better.
like this. Yeah, perfect shot. He's going to have a little bit of length, maybe 375 or so on the second shot, but he's at least right where that mouth opens up.
Wow, what a shot from Jeff.
Yes! I love it. The committed turnover. Stevie Cole giving it up for him on the left side. Thanks for volunteering, buddy.
Yeah, that's a tough line that he executed pretty well.
Speaking of executing, this looks good. Lord, Devon, that's insane.
That'll give him a look at birdie.
It's so cool to watch him getting better, man. He's been on progressively getting better and better. AM2, AM1, now legit open player. Speaking of legit open players, that's a rip.
Yeah, 2 solid shots. Give Miranda a birdie look. Little wide. Oh, swings.
Ooh, I like it, though. The tailwind really brings it back. Great shot. Not a lot of birdies on this one collectively throughout the day. Keenan changing that end.
I know.
It happens sometimes.
There's my bogey.
Especially, I know. Well, Jeff is, I love the guy. I will admit I don't love filming him. He's a little bit unpredictable with the throws, Andrew, that's like 1, 2, 3, 4, like 5 missed putts in the last 3 holes.
Yeah, he's probably definitely second guessing that putter at this point.
Yeah, I mean, we're getting down to it. 8 holes to go to finish this thing off. I mean, this isn't a Pro Tour event, but this is, maybe outside of Masters Cup, the biggest A tier in the area, kind of St. Patty's, this Masters Cup. It's a premier NorCal tournament. Faes fortunate to not lose any strokes there.
Yep, still going to keep it close. All right, back to the permanent holes. Tournament hole 12.
Oof. Hole 12, a long version of a normal course hole 10. I think 365 here might be selling it a little bit short. It's a ways back from the pin, and the shape of this fairway really makes it to where you can't flex anything too far left or right. It is a straight up bullet all the way to the back of this fairway. I think this is a fantastic hole for the better players on the course. If this was a DGPT hole, it's like a Calvin Eagle shot all day. Oh, fought through into even more nothing.
Yeah, almost finding the road over there. Devon really ripping on this one, but doesn't have the stability. Kind of rolls back to the middle.
Yeah, really, it feels like you want to cheat this one a little bit off to the left and draw it in. It really is a crush. Wow.
Not where you want to be.
No, but this thing's got Andrew Miranda written all over it. Just a straight bullet right at the pin. This is his specialty.
Gets the turn.
Hold. Ooh, tricky lie, but fantastic shot.
Yeah, this one's a bomber.
It's a bomber. It's pretty much a 0%er birdie for me. I'm like looking it up, like how can I get heroic and throw something in from 65 feet, 80 feet, but I think they're mostly 3s on this one.
Ooh, speaking of throw-ins.
Yeah, sick bid. Jeff I'll admit it, he is in the pea bush there. Not a good approach. He's going to be sitting there with Andrew. Oh, okay, not too bad from Andrew.
A great birdie. Capitalizes on the great drive. Kind of a tough
Sick
putt,
birdie.
but
I was going to say, really important, though, to see him stripe one with the putter there after the past few holes.
yeah, maybe you should switch to this straddle stance.
Maybe he'll just bring this movable bush with him and throw it into his left foot.
Jeff with the same putt except for par.
Such an interesting difference in putting styles between Jeff and Andrew, Andrew just straight with that straight bullet, Faes with kind of the floater nose up putt.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely your different eras of disc golf showing their face there.
It's a silly stance from Devon in the circle, but weird stance.
Oh, He is within the bush. Yeah, that tree fell down, gosh, I don't know, pre-COVID, maybe 2017, 2018, and I thought it was such a loss to that hole. It's grown into a perfect little blocker, though. Hole 13 is playing on course hole 11 on the pyramid. You know, we've probably said signature hole 3 or 4 different times. This one might be the signature hole if you've never played the course. A lot of people have seen videos of it online. Shasta Chris acing it in a safari of years past. Mando right of this tree, right in front of your face, and then just drop it right back into the pyramid.
Just like that. Wow, ace run.
Honestly, the ace run is like kind of the play.
Yeah, you can hit that hillside right behind the pyramid, and it'll stay very close. This looks a little too wide.
Hanging out a little wide, and it's a makeable putt, but it is not the putt you want on this hole. Devon going beanie and hat combo.
I like it.
Bold choice.
Do it.
Flip. Good.
Tickles the chains.
Oh, as the great one once said, tickle, tickle, no love.
Jeff. Oh, hits the pyramid.
Dude, Jeff plays the sickest flip-up line on this hole. He's got to throw the flippiest shot like I've ever seen anyone throw here.
Mike can't capitalize, can't make the birdie putt, so.
No. It's just so scary to give that one a full go. He's a great putter, but it doesn't matter who you are. It's going to be a little nervy. Jeff doing his thing, dropping in the birdie here on 11B. Definitely, kind of like 9C, a must-get for these players. Kind of a transition hole to get them from hole 10 to 12. We need to do some work on this pyramid, Keenan. It's like a whole thing.
Wow, look at that putt, though. I like almost like the Calvin Heimberg basketball putt.
Yeah, basketball. Yeah. Dude, it's tough, man. Especially if you're a putter that putts. Mike doing the same. If you're somebody who putts from low, this is so high up there, man.
Yeah, it's a scary basket to putt on. All right, on to the next.
We're getting down to it. Hole 14 on the tournament. Traditional course 12. This one is a straight up boomer. Backhand if you got it. 472 feet. Plays all the way up this valley. You see this guy walking here. That's the short position. Most mere mortals are going to be playing it right to there. If you've got the huge sidearm, that's like the natural shape for the fairway here. But I think the most birdies that you're going to see here, not many, but they are going to be the huge, towering hyzer.
Boom.
Kind of like what Miranda is throwing here. Really needs to run left, though.
Yeah, I think that was his nuke. Just a little wide, didn't get the fade towards the basket, but maybe a look.
Yeah, really, you got to throw it up wide and hope it doesn't hit a few trees coming back. There's only so much you can do on this one.
Devon got rid of the hat and beanie combo. He's on to beanie and sunglasses.
I'm looking forward to a different look on every hole.
Let's see if Jeff can get the birdie, try and get a stroke back on Miranda.
I like Jeff's approach here with the off the eucalyptus, but the flippy disc on an extreme hyzer, really riding that thing in there. Sail with probably the biggest arm on the card. Debatable, but not where you want to be. Easy approach for 3, but really no chance at 2. Not great, but makeable from the hillside at least.
This is Andrew for his birdie look. A little downhill floater.
Oh, he did get a ways down there, though.
Let's see if Jeff can make the bird.
This is the one natural pin on the course that I haven't actually birdied, and it's kind of my white whale. I just dream of. I've missed probably 20 50 footers on this thing. Sick roll.
The dismount. Yeah, it seems like definitely a hard hole to get the birdie on.
Yeah, it's really like a Proctor or that ilk that's like realistically thinking, all right, cool, I have a good shot at birdieing this.
And
definitely not the longest hole on the pin, though, or pin on the hole. There is one up in the ivy, kind of long right of where the basket is imaged here. One of the more fun ones to play.
And I love that you ring the bell after the hole is clear. In a second here, you're going to hear Sean Jack ring it for these guys.
That was actually a fun little addition that a completely non-local person who was only visiting for like a week noticed that there's no way, like we just yell clear. He's like, dude, took a scuba tank, cut it in half, built a bell, left town, never to be seen again.
Wow.
It stays to this day.
Love that history. All right, headed on to hole 15.
Oof, this one is a heck of a lot of trees to miss. You can see the drone here doing really a graceful dance around a lot of shrubbery here. This one is in a temp pin that we use for tournaments, sometimes for like our bag tag challenges, that sort of thing. It is way up and way to the right. Really, you're throwing this exact shot. Like, throw it at the trees. Hopefully it filters through. Now Andrew's got himself a 34-footer. Backhand and sidearm both play. You know, whatever you got that's going to keep pushing up there is fine. It's just about putting a good move on it, and hopefully you miss the trees. Jeff with an opportunity. Sail a little overcooked here. Yeah, finds the tree. Pitch up for a 3. I like the sponsor sign here. We're not going to go back to the tee pad, but it just simply says, pick up one piece of trash today. Make the course look better.
Yeah, that should be a disc golfer motto for sure.
Very true. Great shot there.
Excellent.
George Liu giving him daps, one of our local faves here.
Gave it a little chance, but long putt. Tough with all these trees in the way.
Yeah, I didn't realize. I thought Jeff was... I thought he was a little closer than that, but... All right, ball's in Andrew's court. Oh, my God.
Yeah, you do not usually see this much putting woes from Miranda. Oh, and almost pulls that one as well.
Wow, okay. So I've not seen this before. I did not realize it was like that. I mean, this is a little dicey here coming down the stretch. Not a confident stroke out of Andrew. Hey, there I am in the background with the tie-dye.
Oh, yeah, you're on chase card, right?
Third card, but I did, at this point, I've been able to put together a pretty solid round. Sail tapping it in. Man, I'm happy to be out on the course. I had surgery on May 1st. It's been longer than I'd like recovery, but just being out on the course in the sun and now talking on camera, dude, all is right with the world. We're back.
Heck yeah, that's great to hear.
Hole 16, man. We are coming down the stretch, and this one on course 14 plays to a brand new basket that we've never actually played before. Pretty short, but very technical. Basket is going to be perched just short of these 2 eucalyptus trees here, right next to the out of bounds. You're going to want to throw something with a baby flex to it, but any sort of like diving left movement is likely going to end OB.
Oh, Devon hitting first available, trying to go for that little mini flex. And Andrew hits the line. It looks like Devon was intending, but just no stability on it.
Exactly, just a little bit too pulled. But, you know, with the basket being like 8-10 feet from OB, it's so easy to do that.
This is more like
Love this. Yeah, love this by Jeff. Very committed. Perfect shot.
That's what he needed to do with Andrew 3 strokes ahead. He's got to get those birdies with only 3 holes left.
3 holes. Granted, both of them are eagleable, you know?
True.
They're both drivable par fours, so as long as you're within, I would say 1 or 2, very much in the mix.
So here's Devon's second after that early tree hit. Scary upshot with that OB so tight to the basket.
Oh, I mean, you're essentially throwing the tee shot again. It's just that you have a little bit more room on the right to work it, but that OB is right there. Tough one to give a full bid on. Man, it looked so good until it just went right under the basket. That was a weird one.
All right, Devon to save his par.
Yeah, good putt. 2 holes to go. You know, not having the best round he shot of the tournament, but just keep it going, keep it moving. You can't have the mistakes stack up.
All right, nice birdie from Faes. He's going to pull within 2 of Miranda heading into hole 17.
2 strokes, 2 to go, and 2 drivable par 4s. We saw fireworks at the end of the round last year. Jeff winning it in epic fashion. You know he's charged up trying to chase down Andrew.
Yeah, like you said, this hole is eagleable if you get a good shot off the tee.
It very much is. Hole 17, playing finally back on the normal course 17, so the hole numbers are going to match. This one is going to be playing all the way down through all of these trees to 18A, if you know the course at all. A 510-foot winding par 4. You know, if we're on the Pro Tour, this is like one of those mouth-watering par 3s that we'd all look forward to the pros driving. But for this division and this tournament, definitely plays more as a par 4. See if Faes can get it going. I mean, I like the gusto. This shot looks incredible, Keenan.
Misses everything. And a skip.
Jeffrey, put the pressure on, baby. George Lou loves it. Joe DeMiro in the background, giving it up as well. Okay, gentle kiss.
Keeps flying.
Solid shot.
Eagle kind of out of the... You're not going to be able to get that there, but still a birdieable play, right?
And absolutely. Andrew with Faes like 6 feet from the basket. Oh!
Goes long.
Long, but dude, that almost went in.
Almost albatross.
Oh my god. Oh, that's fun watching these guys play, man.
Another one.
Whoa, sail, dude. Little inside route, but that's going to make it.
Off the log.
Wow. I mean, I'm not even hating that from 18's tee, let alone 17's tee.
Yeah, so we're going to have 3 looks for eagle.
3 looks for eagle. Pretty much a drop-in 3 there from Devon. This really pressures on to make this, Miranda.
Gets it.
Dude, so critical to come back. Having the putting woes here on the back 9, even to end the front 9, but that is mission critical. He's jacked up.
Yeah, that was a huge pressure putt. On. Mike can't connect on the eagle.
Wow. Faes is mini, just sitting there staring us in the face.
Yeah, almost in the bullseye.
That's kind of rad, Jeff. I think you might have gone zenith there.
There we go. All right, so that was pretty crucial to get that eagle with Miranda getting it as well to keep 2 strokes.
Eagle, dude. This is a dogfight, man. You don't come to Golden Gate Park and expect to get out easy against Jeff Faes, dude. He's always going to put it down.
And those were the only eagles on 17 on the day.
Really? Wow, dude, what a time to get him, man.
All right, headed into the last hole.
This is such a great finishing hole. We made the switch to this one a few years back. We used to kind of finish on the meadow going in reverse, but this one's going to be playing off of course 15's tee, a booming anti-flex shot. Over 500 feet, drivable, as the guys give the knucks up, my favorite tradition in disc golf. A boomer flex shot is twoable. We saw Jeff take this one home on the final round last year.
Let's see if
Got to
we can
commit
do
to
it
the
again.
turn.
It hits the tree and ends up on the hillside near 18's tee pad, course hole 18.
All right, disc is in Andrew Miranda's court now. As long as he puts it down in a pretty good position, it's likely over.
Good line.
If it misses, oh, it misses.
And testing that OB left. It's good.
Right around it. It is good. And the San Francisco locals slightly sigh.
Yeah. It's not,
I'm just kidding.
It's not going to be two-time back-to-back champion for Jeff Faes, it looks like.
No, he's won enough. And honestly, like Miranda, he's got so much room for growth. He's out of NorCal. He's got tons of love out here.
Totally. Love to see him representing California on the Pro Tour as well.
Very true. Very true. Devon with a fantastic drive. I'll be honest with you, I was scorecard watching. I finished my round in a massive tie for 5th. And I'll be honest, I was kind of hoping Devon didn't birdie the hole, because if he does, that is going to push me into 6th. So we'll see if he can get up and down from very short.
And Mike Sale almost kicked left towards OB up top. But
interesting approach. I don't think I've ever seen anyone throw off the top of the hill to this one.
Still with a birdie op.
Great shot.
Yeah, good battle back from Mike after a pretty tough start.
You know, Jeff essentially, he has to throw this in to make anything interesting at all. Whoa, going thumber.
Gonna try. Wow, right past it. OB.
Honestly, valiant effort. You know, I don't think anyone else was really even close to 2nd at that point, so he had nothing to lose, except a couple ratings points.
Yeah, and like you said, great performance from Devon, really coming up in the ranks.
Yep, breakout performance. You know, a lot of the guys out here at the park were saying, Devon? Who's Devon? And, well, we all know him now.
And just a layup. Doesn't need the eagle on 18. He's got it secured with the tap-in birdie.
Smiles on the face. He knows what that means. The family is all out here, too. He had a huge support crowd.
So then this is for Jeff to par after going out of bounds.
In front of the home gallery, always a fun hole to make on. Everybody cheering for him in the background. He moved to Sacramento, but he'll always be the hometown hero.
Absolutely.
Sale with a great finish is going to end up in solo 4th. Great tourney for him. And Devon with this short putt to knock me out of my top 5. I'm not bitter about it at all. Great tournament for the saucy boy. Excited to see you out back here at Golden Gate on your summer breaks.
And here it is. Andrew Miranda, your 2024 Safari champion.
John Hammond announcing the winner there. Stoked for him. He's a course. I think he's like the course friend, ambassador. He has a heady for all around good guy.
Great win from Andrew. Really exciting down the stretch. That's gonna do it. Couple congratulations from the other locals. And like you said, families out there supporting.
Love it, man. It was a family affair. They all look incredibly athletic, too, so he's got some good genes going on.
So here's the wrap up for the last 9 holes. Really was a battle down the stretch. And here's our top 10.
Boom. Miranda at the top with the 8 down. Lewis Bitney with the incredible 9 down, but I see a double digits on there, Keenan.
Yeah, hot round. Cory Murrell.
Oh, I had fun. Like I said, coming back from surgery, I don't care. I'm just out throwing frisbees with my friends. And frankly, just doing commentary and having the tournament come and go has been a highlight of my the back half of my year, for sure. Front half, I guess. But, dude, thanks so much, man, for putting in the work. I know it was a little bit last minute, and there wasn't a ton of plans, but I'm so stoked that you made the trip up here to the city. Appreciate all the work, buddy.
Yeah, man. Love to have you on the channel and looking forward to doing it again.
Let's do it.
Thanks for tuning in, guys. We'll see you in the next one.